Hello guys, welcome back to the channel, or welcome to the channel if this is your first time here. We're back with another Reign of Terror Classic Who episode. This is the third episode of the set of 6 episodes. If you guys haven't seen it already, we've already done the first 2, so you can go check those out. If you want to see the uncut reactions to these, you can see it over on the Patreon page. But without further ado, let's watch A Change of Identity.
Dispatch for the guillotine! Take them away!
Yeah, I don't know why they kept Ian behind. Is it just so that he can see it, or is it because he's got the information and they know that? The change.
What? Susan?
Yeah. You sound well, Elfie, love. There's the doctor. I mean, at least his look kind of blends in a little bit with a very aristocratic man. Still probably stands out a hell of a lot in that time period, but...
A tumble should have passed by now.
I love how they got pictures to look like it's an extension of the set.
Stand you in good stead.
I will never get used to the waiting.
If only it wasn't so quiet.
That's why we're here, Jean. A crowded street and a successful rescue will never mix.
Yes.
Perhaps they've taken another route.
No, they'll come this way. They always do.
Is this where they're going to bump into the doctor?
But don't forget, we have surprise on our side.
Our chief weapon is surprise. Blah, 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 blah.
Well, they must have left the prison later than usual.
Is that the guy the guy in the cell was talking about, maybe?
You want some food? Get back against the wall and stay there.
They're going to whack him on the head. Doof. Or was that Ian in there?
Jailer?
Hey! Yes, citizen, yes!
Here.
He's like, not a dog. Here, boy. Oh, he's going to leave the key in there. Perfect way to escape.
Didn't you hear me calling you?
I'm sorry, citizen. I came as fast as I could.
Prisoner's food is unimportant.
Thanks.
You realize that Robespierre...
Yeah, Robespierre. Or Robespierre. I knew I'd heard the name right.
Otherwise, instead of being jailer here...
You will be executed.
You could find yourself a prisoner.
How is he going to realise that the keys are in the other side of the door, though? When the door opens on him. I take it he just, out of curiosity, just looked out to see if the guy was there and then noticed the keys were there. Well, it seems, sir, that you've, that's how he's doing it. Clever boy. Yeah, he's not going to know which key if he just pops a key in there. Very, very clever. Oh, careful. The keys are going to fall on the floor. And if they do, he's done for. Unless he pretends he's asleep. No, they must have fallen out the lock. Okay, yeah. Very clever. Yeah, so I wouldn't hide it in your trousers. In your shoe? Or not. That stuff looks pretty grim.
My only wish is to serve the cause.
Loyalty should not go unrewarded. I shall see to it that your name is mentioned in the right quarter.
Will you really? I don't think he will.
Where's my keys? I've lost my keys. I left them in the door. Blimey, he could have escaped.
Don't worry, he's still in there and he didn't realise. Or did he? What an nincompoop. Oh god, there they are. Oh, that cart isn't built very well, is it? It's not built well at all.
The horse has thrown a shoe. The moment they start to unhitch it, we'll make a run for it. I don't think I can, Barbara.
Wait, they're not chained in. They're just in there as it is. Jesus, yeah, run for it. Go.
As soon as they start to lead the horse away.
What are you laughing at?
Had some trouble with the horse. That is why they were so late.
Oh no, the girls though, if they try and escape, they're going to tell them where they've gone, aren't they?
You see how big the guard is, don't you?
But one of them's taken the horse away.
You know what to do.
I'll take the one on the right.
They're gonna...
Are you ready?
It's all going to happen at the same time.
You go, Bob. Oh, don't be silly. Come on, pull yourself together. My head's splitting.
Can that guy not help? Because they've seen the trouble coming, maybe? Yep. God. Wait, where's Barbara and Susan? Have they gone already? Ah, they're there, right. They saved them! Yay! Let's hope all is going to be okay with them being in their hands instead. Because I thought at first they were working with, you know, the people from the house from earlier that got killed. I thought maybe they were working with them, but... Ah, wonderful. A pub. Or sewers.
Citizen.
Did you see the executions today, citizen?
Yes, 2 women.
Citizen Robespierre is doing a fine job, don't you think? Hounding out the traitor.
You seem to be very interested in these traitors.
I consider it my duty.
He fits clothing for them.
Arrested prisoners are taken to the, what is it, the concierge.
Prison.
You can see the prison from the end of the street, yes.
How funny. Can he hide out and pretend to be him, maybe?
A wise choice, citizen.
I was thinking of something new.
So is he thinking that he's...
Certainly be more suitable than what you're wearing at present.
No, I like what he's wearing.
That's very impressive.
It signifies the position of regional officer of the provinces.
Oh, yes, I'll have one of those, because I am one myself.
It's a post that I myself personally occupy.
I see. I'm sorry, citizen.
Don't apologize. I want to try that on.
Oh, God. No, he's impersonating an officer.
Price is of no matter. I haven't any money.
No money.
No.
No money, because it gets charged to...
No, I thought possibly we could arrange an exchange.
For this?
What's wrong with it?
No, don't exchange a coat.
A fancy dress outfit.
Fancy dress, my dear sir. I
Can't say it's a fancy dress outfit. I say.
that you're not interested.
You realize there is not much call for a...
Have you had a similar coat like this in your shop?
Never.
There we go. It was given to me by the Queen of Sheba.
It is a heavy material, I grant you. You're offering the entire outfit.
Exactly, of course.
No, I like his outfit.
That ring you're wearing, for example.
No. I hope the doctor gets the stuff back in the
You
end.
may have it, providing you agree to let me have parchment and writing materials.
I was going to write a letter to say, I have been transferred here. Oh, doctor, what are you doing? Brilliant disguise, though. At least those 2 are safe. No one's going to know where they are.
We have closed the rest of the house and sent the servants away. It is safer.
I expect you'd like a bath and some food.
Oh, at least they're gonna be nice to him. At least probably some of the nicest people that they've met.
Jean, will you help me?
It is not exactly a palace, but you're both very welcome here.
Still better than what they had before.
I can't begin to thank you.
You do not even mention it. It is one of my rules.
I don't even know your name.
Just help people out.
And that is another of my rules.
You see the guy
The less my friends and I know,
that they were trying
the
to
less
find?
we can admit to when questioned.
Forgotten his name now, though.
I am Jules.
Barbara, this is Susan.
Wasn't the
This is
guy.
my sister, Danielle. She is looking after us. This is my young friend, Jean. I expect you're wondering what is going to happen to you. After you have eaten, you must rest.
I was thinking of the kid's name, wasn't he? Jean-Pierre.
Can't do that. Barbara, grandfather. Yes, and Ian. He's still in the prison.
Are you going to break him out? I mean, technically, he can break himself out now. He's got the key. Oh, be careful, Ian. Be careful. How the heck is he going to get away from all these? Wow! The walls are so grim, by the way. They've got what looks like water, I think, running down them. I think you're about to come into contact with a guard. Wait. Oh, is he knocked out from drink? He's asleep. Well, that was an easy getaway. What a numpty. No, wait, someone knocked him over the head with it. I think.
Did Webster give you a message for James Sterling or not? We shall see.
Wait, what? He was talking to Ian. He was talking to Ian, as in that was to Ian,
What about the map?
Oh, yes.
because he thinks he heard him, but Ian wasn't there. Who was he talking to? When? Unless he helped him to escape?
According to the sun's position, we were traveling south. Yes, let's see. Jules, I think we can show you now. We arrived in this area here.
Oh, yes, where my 2 men were.
Where was the house? Here it is. So we saw the soldiers, remember?
Are you sure?
Yes.
These were my men.
Jean!
What's wrong?
Show Jean where you were arrested.
Just here.
Did you meet 2 men there?
Yes.
How did you know?
Their names?
D'Argenson.
And Rouvray.
Yeah.
must have discovered our escape route, Jules. They may have just been unlucky. We'll wait till we've heard from Léon. The route is his responsibility.
Right, so they did know
Were
them.
D'Argenson and Rouvray brought back with you?
No,
They were killed.
they were shot.
Soldiers?
Yes.
Jean, this isn't the first time.
Well, later,
Someone
later.
is informing on later, Jean.
Oh, they've got a rat.
You knew those men, didn't you?
Yes. Yes, we did. We rescued them as we did you. In their case, our effort was wasted.
Yeah, just a bit.
First time you've risked your life.
Not all Frenchmen can allow innocent people to be led to the guillotine.
Ah, so they're Frenchmen. Okay. I suppose with the name, they are French, yeah. It's the lack of accents that's getting to me.
I'm to search for him as soon as I can.
There were 4 of us altogether. Ian, as I've already told you, is still in the prison.
I promise you I'll give you my word.
And they still don't know about the doctor.
Headache again? Oh, yes. It keeps coming and going.
The young lady needs sleep.
Like a sleep, like a food.
Danielle will escort you.
Oh, yes, come with me. You look worn out. Thank you. Good night.
Good night, Susan.
They seem like decent people. I'm hoping they are. I'm fairly sure they are. Who's that? Why would someone knock on the door then? Oh, the front door.
But I have a message for Jules.
Leon, it's good to see you.
Hello. Just walks in. Hello.
Well, Leon, what's wrong?
There is a man, a stranger. He's been asking for you.
Who? The doctor doesn't know his name.
He's by the inn near the prison. We thought you should know.
Oh, no. Is it Ian? And I think that was the name of the guy that he was saying to say go home.
Pleased to meet you.
Jules. Maybe?
Pleasure is all mine.
Oh, you like, sir.
I'll take good care of her, Jules.
Oh, I'm sure you will, sir.
Come, Jean. Don't delay.
Barbara and her.
Perhaps you'd care for some wine.
Maybe she doesn't like him back, though. Cheers. He is a drunk. The doctor.
That's better. Thank you. Speak up, my
The
man.
hat as well. This is to brand his own credentials.
And while we were about it, why wasn't I met?
Oh, we didn't know you were coming, sir.
We would have arranged an escort had we been advised of your... You were advised. I forwarded the communication myself. What if Robespierre hears about this? Robespierre? Oh, I don't think you should worry the first deputy, citizen.
And obviously he knows his name, yeah.
I am at your service, citizen. Thank you. Yes, you seem a capable man. This misunderstanding.
This is brilliant.
I am most conscientious when you're assisted by idiots. Of course.
Always assisted by idiots.
I would deem it a privilege if I could be of help. Thank you. 3 traitors were brought here.
But now he's gonna find out that Ian's missing.
You remember them? Yes. Well, are they still here?
2 of them have been taken for execution.
Unfortunately, there was a rescue. What? By whom? Traitors have been snatched away on the road to the guillotine. I cannot be held responsible.
That's fine, don't worry, sir, don't worry.
And you haven't mentioned him? No, well, the man, But come on, out with it!
He escaped.
He escaped?
Yeah.
He was a desperate fanatic, citizen. He gave me this wound.
The doctor's like, yes. Wait, what? No, he didn't give you the wound. He was already like that when he got there. So did the other guy...
Paris.
Him. Did he do it to help him escape? Is he working with...
Of course. Yes, of course.
Maybe the doctor was supposed to have done it?
The citizen here has been inquiring.
Yes, I heard what was said.
He does not believe him for a second.
Your papers, citizen.
He reads them and then rips them up.
He's a regional officer from the southern province.
I can read, thank you, jailer.
What a load of poppycock.
And where are you going now, citizen?
Home.
It's rather late. It would perhaps be better if you journeyed tomorrow.
Yes, I could do that.
I'm taking the execution lists to the First Deputy's palace, and
I can join you.
your province is going to be discussed. It would be a great help if you were on hand.
Ah, yes. He knows that he's not really the guy.
I promise you will find it most interesting.
Oh, he knows.
We must not keep Citizen Robespierre waiting.
Of course. It's the hat. It's meant to be regal, but it looks funny.
Where do you come from, Barbara?
Does it matter?
No.
They come from England.
Well, I don't think you'll like the answer. I was born in England, so that makes us enemies.
I prefer to think that it means you have no interest in France or the revolution.
Yes.
That's a strange thing to say.
That is very true.
Perhaps I'll explain one day.
Because he's more on the side of the English, I suppose.
I think I better see if Susan's
And to
all
have
right.
no war. I just hope she's going to be okay. Well, both of those are going to be okay.
He's just left to see Citizen Robespierre. Are you sure it's so urgent? Well, what is it about?
I want to give him this. Evidence against a traitor.
No, the doctor's ring. I thought that was the guy from the shop, and it was. I can't believe the guy sold out the doctor. I mean, I presume he kind of realised, he went, wait, you came in normal clothes, so why are you now wanting this outfit to impersonate an officer? Plus also he didn't want to provide him with any papers, so I think he kind of realised that he wasn't really who he said he was. Such a good episode. I think this one outdid the last one, because the last one was kind of mid-tier. It was the lingering episode from the one before, and this one, don't get me wrong, the last episode was fantastic, but I think I enjoyed this one more. I do love that thankfully Ian managed to escape. I don't know where he went to, but thankfully also Barbara and Susan are okay. They're alive, they are well and happy, and they're in safekeeping with those other guys, and they should eventually meet up with Ian, because Ian is the one, I think, that the men mentioned about, who was asking for Jules, or Jules? I believe that's meant to be Ian anyway, because he escaped and he was trying to find the guy, etc. But also, thankfully, everyone is safe, apart from the Doctor is now in a bit of deep water because he's about to go to a meeting with a guy. He's not who he says he is, and the other guy has now sold him out. So it's either going to be one set of people is in trouble, or the Doctor's in trouble. But at least Ian, Barbara and Susan are okay, and they will be able to help the Doctor as long as they know where he is and what he's doing. I originally recorded in the last video that I was going to be watching the Telesnap versions. However, after filming the last 3, I then put a poll out on YouTube to ask you guys whether or not to watch the animated ones or the Telesnaps, because I much prefer the Telesnaps myself. For my own personal viewing, that was what I would watch, but because we're watching it together, what would you prefer? And you guys said animated more than the Telesnaps. There was a fair amount of you that asked for Telesnaps, but there was even more of you that asked about the animated versions. Now, something I didn't know is that apparently the animated versions are made by Big Finish. It surprised me. The only other thing I heard about these animations is they're quite jumpy, as in the editing is quite jumpy. I'm so intrigued to see the animation.
I keep telling you, he's just left to see Citizen Robespierre.
I want to give him this.
This, the ring that the Doctor gave him. Yeah, okay, the animation work is, I'm not going to lie, it's a little bit jarring in comparison to what I just watched. Bear in mind, the audio isn't amazing because of them being recovered episodes, but it's pretty decent. I'll have also enhanced that a little bit for you guys. The Tyrant. I wasn't sure if it was Tyrant or Tyrant, by the way. I think it's Tyrant.
Here is the complete and detailed list of the recent executions, citizens.
It does look very strange seeing it animated. Oh, and I see what they mean about all the jump cuts.
I am always prepared to listen to a first-hand account of a region's situation.
I welcome the opportunity.
Quick shots of the Doctor, just...
Perhaps you would like to hear my views on Paris.
When did you arrive?
Just today.
I am only interested in your comments on your own territory.
So they still think that he is the guy.
Maybe that Paris can take an example from us.
You're not the man you say you are.
We live in troubled times. There is much work that is constantly delayed by the need to ferret out the traitors.
I mean, what can this reign of terror possibly gain?
So they know there's a traitor.
I think you have said enough, citizen.
Oh,
Yeah.
you do you? Let him speak, Lemaire.
Or are they thinking that he is a traitor?
And I shall do great things for France. My trusted friends plot for power.
Or is it just their wish to keep their heads?
You don't want to be killed.
I had to dispose of him and the Gironde. Even now, convention members are at work plotting my downfall.
Yes, they are.
But I will triumph. Death! Always death!
He's the tyrant, then, I presume.
342 executions in 9 days in Paris alone. What a memory I shall
That's a lot of executions. It's still very jarring with this animation. I'm imagining it, though, like the actual episodes.
We never did talk about your problem.
I was so looking forward to it.
Good. Not that the animation showed it, but...
Yes, citizen.
I think the other guy knows he's not quite who he says he is. Oh, is she okay? Oh, she said she wasn't feeling well, didn't she? Well, she went for a lie down, didn't she? See, the animation makes it seem like he doesn't trust them. The eye shots and the
This will warm you. What is it? Just drink it all up.
They've got their likeness in the drawings, though.
I think I'll return to bed if you'll excuse me. Yes, of course.
And it's also difficult to judge the characters and what they're like, because I would have said that
How do you feel now?
they've poisoned the wine from the looks that they would keep giving.
I wish I knew for certain what it was. She could have caught almost anything in that jail.
We've done all we can, Barbara.
Yes.
What's with the eye shots?
I'm worried. I thought I'd better bring her down here.
It's probably just a chill.
Well, just... Alright, calm down with the shots. Jesus Christ.
They report almost everything to the militia these days, if only to save their own necks.
Yes, well, that's a risk we'll have to take. You must know someone we could trust.
See, that's not too bad.
Yes. Yes, I think I do.
Who?
She's asleep.
I wonder what's happened to Jules. He should have been back before this.
If you have to go, we'll be all right here.
I think I'd better go.
Hopefully everything's okay with Jules.
I shall need time to arrange for the physician.
We'll see you tomorrow.
If I can't come back, I'll send a message.
Because he likes her, doesn't he?
Be careful, Leo.
I will.
Ooh, be careful, my love.
We'll meet again, Barbara. And soon.
Oh. See, that just looks like she's slightly terrified. They've been through a lot.
I thought you were asleep.
No.
You like Leon, don't you?
Yeah. They've done well animating it, especially from not having images, so they've just gone by what they've got. But I almost feel like, I know they would have had references from other episodes, but I almost feel like they didn't really watch them, or if they did watch them, they wanted them to be more fast-paced, hence the many shots of eyes and quick cuts. Who's that in the... Wait, is that Ian, do you think? Because we haven't seen Ian yet, have we?
It's a pity we had to hit him so hard. I wonder who he is.
Yeah, I think it's meant to be Ian, because we saw him leave the prison, but we didn't... It's the concierge prison, but...
I didn't say half the things I wanted to say. He twisted my words.
Politicians usually do. You are going to have another opportunity.
Oh, I think not. No.
No. I love William Hartnell's little quirks.
Robespierre is expecting you tomorrow.
Then convey my apologies.
On the contrary, it would be more than my neck is worth to disobey such an order. You must try and stay.
I do still think he knows he's faking it, so he's roping him in more and more.
Jailer,
Get this man a room for the night.
arrange suitable accommodation for our citizen guest. He will be staying at least until tomorrow night.
There's a man waiting to see you. It's very important.
I trust the room will be to your satisfaction.
Thank you.
I'm sure it will be.
I'm sure it will be. The really strange, uncanny, the movements they've got. The slight 3D modelling of the 2D faces, where they move slightly.
I think I may have some information for you.
Oh no. Yes. Yeah, I forgot about the guy with the ring.
I'll show you your room. Oh, that's all right, jailer. I don't think I shall stay after all. I must be on my way. I have a long journey.
He's like, you need to stay. You need to speak to the other guy. Wait, what? Wait, does he know? Oh, yeah, because he does know, yeah. Because the other guy came to him, didn't he?
And just what do you think you're doing, jailer? Marty said you were staying.
Yeah, and you are that man.
He comes back and finds you gone. It could be even worse.
It shall be my head.
Very well. I'll stay then. And I shall say nothing of this disgraceful behaviour, if only for your sake.
I'm waiting for,
Your story is that this white-haired old gentleman exchanged clothes and this ring, and that you also gave him writing material.
It was when he took the insignia of a regional officer of the provinces that I became, suspicious.
Yes.
It was my duty to report it.
Yeah, because he could just be an imposter like he is, but...
Will you be keeping the ring and the clothes?
They may be needed as evidence.
You realize they were part of the exchange.
I want some money for it, please.
I'm a poor man, citizen, and normally I'd have thrown him out of my shop.
This should more than compensate.
Thank you, citizen.
What a
I
snitch.
cannot accept a reward for what, after all, was my
No,
duty.
of course you couldn't.
You will say nothing of this to anyone. Leave this way.
Yeah, so nobody else can see you.
I don't want you seen in the prison.
Like the doctor.
He's coming round. I'm sorry we were so long, Barbara. We had to carry him all the way.
Oh, so that's meant to be him. Right, okay. He looks a bit different.
He's arranging for Susan to see a doctor.
It's Ian.
Ian!
Barbara.
Ian!
Oh, bloody day.
Is Susan here too?
Yes, she's upstairs.
What about the doctor?
Thought you were both... Oh, this is great.
Oh, yeah, because he thought that they died.
Any news of the doctor?
We don't even know if he got to Paris.
We did not know when we left here we were going to collect one of your friends, Barbara.
And get the friends back together.
This is Jules.
Not Jules Renan by any chance?
Yes.
Yes, the guy that he was after.
I've been looking for you.
We heard that somebody was. We did not know it was you.
I couldn't remember if it was Jules or not.
Jean, this calls for a celebration.
I'll get a bottle from the cellar.
More wine.
I'd better go and speak with Susan.
What's wrong with her?
I don't know. We're hoping to see a doctor tomorrow.
And not the doctor.
Look, you have a talk to Ian.
Sounded like an order.
How did you know Barbara and Susan were here?
I didn't.
When you were asking for me?
That was for an entirely different reason.
Yep.
You know a man called Webster? I shared a cell with him in prison. Fortunately, he
He
died.
doesn't know him, but he asked for him in
He
person.
asked me to contact a man called James Sterling.
Oh, so why does he think Jules can help?
No, I'm afraid that name means nothing to me either.
You mean to say you don't know him?
No.
Somehow I took it for granted that you would.
Perhaps you'd better tell me the complete story.
Yes.
Over a glass of wine.
It's got to have wine in the deal.
Webster, who was an Englishman, come over to France to persuade Sterling to return to England. Sterling must be a spy.
I'll share one drink, then I must start my journey.
You're healthy.
Charles. Charles. Yes, Charles, Charles.
He begged me to get a message. I asked him how would I recognize him, and he told me to contact you at the sign of Le Chien Gris.
Oh, right, so he had asked him about him.
As I found Le Chien Gris, you found me.
Did Webster know Sterling?
Well, I imagine so.
Probably by sight.
I don't know. Did he, though?
To do his job properly, he must be able to move around freely. That would mean an alias.
That's something that Webster didn't know.
Yes, exactly.
Why did he ask me to contact you?
Men like Webster have been in touch with me before.
What's he thinking about?
I'm not sure I like the idea of being used by the English.
Oh, okay.
We're at war, and they're our enemies.
Yeah, good point. I completely forgot about the whole war situation.
When the tyranny ends, so will the war.
Yeah, the word tyranny made me think of...
I suppose the chances
the
of
word
finding
being
Sterling
tyrant.
are pretty slim.
That's why I wasn't sure.
Now, you have a few days to spare, is that correct?
Oh, do I?
Oh, I'm sorry, I haven't told you.
Apparently.
Jean is leaving soon to search for the fourth member of your party, Susan's grandfather.
You know where he is?
No? Follow the trail from there, won't you, Jean?
Oh, that's nice of him.
We shall also search for Sterling.
Providing you have no objections, Jewel, I'll start my journey now.
No objections?
God, I think they must have cut out gaps to make it a bit more concise and shorter. But they're so... The conversation, I'm sure, wasn't that quick. It's crazy.
I wonder who can help us. Of course, there is one man, Leon.
Friend of yours?
We've shared many escapades. Perhaps he is James Sterling.
Perhaps.
I'd like to meet him. Can you arrange it?
Very easily. He's coming here tomorrow.
The shadow work on the animation is good.
This calls for another drink. Oh, Barbara.
Lots of drink.
I'm afraid she's getting worse.
Wait, what? No. Was she just ill with the flu, or...? There wasn't anything that made her ill before. Maybe just the conditions and... There's the doctor. Oh, you've got dust particles and everything in the animation.
Good morning, citizen. I hope you slept well.
Yes. He knows.
Blew through the room like the north wind.
I'm sorry.
Good.
But if I catch rheumatism, the porridges won't cure it.
Better feed the pigs.
Most appropriate.
And your time may not be wasted, citizen. I've got a feeling that it will be quite an eventful day.
Oh no. It's because he knows. But he's going to keep it hidden for as long as possible. Get as much information, probably. Who was that? See, the eyes just keep making me think something odd's happening.
We must do something for Susan.
Well, if Danielle says the physician won't come here, Susan must be taken to him, that's all.
Let me go with Susan.
2 women were to go. Yes, the physician is reasonably near.
I
Yes,
don't
Barbara
like
can
it.
take her.
I've just found them.
Yeah, you don't want to lose them again, yeah.
But there's no reason for you to fear for your safety. Besides, there's your meeting with Leon.
Yes, but you haven't arranged it yet.
I can. Ian, it'll all be over by today. It'll be quicker this way.
Well, I don't like it this way.
I'll go and fetch Barbara and Susan.
Yeah, I'm imagining it more in the style of the original in my head.
Let's hope we can trust the physician.
Whilst I'm seeing these, I'm picturing it normally.
But it's nothing very serious.
There he looks like, is it Paul McGann?
Have you any idea how you came to catch it?
None.
From The Cell, maybe?
Your symptoms would suggest that you haven't been looking after yourself.
She's been in prison.
Has she been eating properly?
Oh, she has an enormous appetite.
Not lately, though.
Well, give her something. We appreciate your time's valuable.
There's another thing. You're,
Holds up and on.
Can you help her?
Yes, I'll treat her. I shall have to go out and collect some leeches. You called rather early. I was on my way to...
Why? Leeches? Wait,
Oh, I shall be out all day. You'll have to wait.
I don't trust him. No, don't lock the door.
I can't stand the thought of having leeches on me. I got the impression that he suspected us. Come on.
Yeah, you can't unless you can jump out of a window. Yeah.
From what you've told me, it's escaped prisoners all right.
Yeah, that's the guy. Physician.
Go with the physician.
Yeah, I suppose, yeah, because they did escape prison, so they didn't go very far, did they?
Been gone ages.
Well, they escaped the executioner. Anyway. Oh, no. That's a great bit of animation there, though.
Barbara and Susan aren't back yet.
They'll be all right.
Well, I got a feeling something's gone wrong.
Now, don't worry, Ian. I've arranged your meeting with Leon.
Oh, he can wait.
If it'll make you any happier, I'll go and fetch Barbara and Susan. Now, if you want to see Leon, well, you must hurry.
Seeing the physician was a bad idea.
You'll leave immediately.
Yes, of course I will. Leon is at a disused church. You are to go alone.
Oh, so he's not James Sterling.
I'll draw a map for you.
But maybe Leon will... Is it Leon? Maybe he will know who James Sterling is then.
No, you thought you'd escape.
Oh, you too.
Find out soon enough.
You know the old man, don't you?
Take the girl to the cell.
Not again.
Not you.
Wait,
You're
not
wanted for questioning.
Barbara. Oh, is this going to be about the Doctor, do you think?
Thought you might like to question this prisoner.
What's that?
Oh, you, Barbara! They're going to be listening, aren't they? Don't speak. They'll be outside the door, yes. Now they know that you know each other. The artwork is beautiful, though. Some of the animation's a bit janky. Most of it, like the set design artwork. This is like Scooby-Doo. Do, 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 do.
Now? Yes. You must be Ian.
Yes.
Are you alone? Yes. Jules said you might be able to help.
Oh, we hope so.
Soldiers.
No!
You walked right into my trap, didn't you?
Oh, for God's sake. The entire time was a setup for all of them. The physician, this guy. Was it just Leon that was the person that was going to set them up, or was it that the other people knew that they were needing to be captured again, and so they had to go through this elaborate thing of, oh, we'll get the physician, or oh, we'll get Leon. He'll know, blah blah blah. Because otherwise, why would they bother saving them and freeing them just to get them captured again? It just seems a bit pointless. I'm still not entirely sure on the animation. I enjoy some parts of it. Really don't enjoy the quick cut animation, like the bit where they were talking to each other, Barbara and the guy were talking to each other, and it just went from his eyes to his mouth and her mouth. And I know what they were trying to go for having a little bit more of a quicker pace to make it not as lengthy and laborious, not as drawn out, I suppose. But it didn't work. It just looked like they were rushing things, like they had loads of different shots and they were going, oh, and just switching between all the shots all the time. Although they were trying to create a false tension that just, it wasn't there. Also, I did notice some parts that felt like they had chopped up the silence in between the sentences to trim them together. And in my eyes, it just didn't work. It went from them immediately saying one thing to bam, 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 they said a couple of other things in succession to each other. Anyway, guys, if you'd love to see the uncut reactions to that, you can see it over on the Patreon page. But thank you so much for watching. Hope you have an amazing day, and hopefully I'll see you guys next time when we watch the final 2 episodes of the Reign of Terror. Take care, guys, stay safe, and I'll see you guys in our next adventure in time and space. Bye-bye.
Do not forget to click below to subscribe to the YouTube channel.
If you're still here to the very end, then thank you so much, and also a huge thank you to my wonderful patrons: Roger C. Griffith, Douglas Collier, Terry V, Miggy Love, Chris Holmes, Jojo, Thomas Masters, Shoehorn1234, Res, Patrick Durr, Andrew Blount, Carlos, Marla Mize, Rob, Chandra Blair, Scott, Paul Zawicki, Randy, Kirsten, Juan Pablo Camero, JL, Maggie, Freya Alexandra, Milo, Miranda, Edna, Gina Aman, Tess Avaland, Olivia, Maria Stoicheva, Neno, Megan Janoviak, Rainy Tomo, Strawberry Tree, Kirsten Bailey, Boobly Boo, Louise Vanderhoven, Aubrey Terry, Wraithist, Heidi Steele, City D, Bumblebee, Joshua, Jesse, Rena Burrow, Meet, Lolita Verbakovskia, Eli, Holly Jeffries, Alenka Hafner, HM Garth, Chloe Grover, Neb, Kyle Baker, Abby Barker, Tom Tattershall, Kristen Olds, Tilly Chum, Laura Hutchison, Tara M. Wilcoxon, Sazzy Nation, Ferdinand Pitchard, Jim McKay, Sphere, Mel Days, Fran in the Pen, BG, Tara, Rags and Muffins, Nameless Human Being, Deb, Philippa Chapman, Emily, Panda, David Wayne Fox, Jessica Asakovich, Sue Pro, Naja in Workshop, Mike Tunnicliffe, Wolfgang Wolf, Lee, Harvey, Anka May, Aninya, and Evan G. If you'd like to see more videos, there's some more on the screen right now. Thank you so much for watching, guys, and see you next time.